Sis, I'm sorry you had to go through that. And I know that's traumatized. I wouldn't even want to date nobody. It would be like, I'm gonna have you sign a contract. That's how I feel nowadays. You gotta have these men or women sign a contract and put a deposit down. You get your deposit back if this situation ends right. But if it doesn't, you don't get your deposit back. And you're signing a contract saying that I'm able to sue you for wasting my time. Because, y'all.
What up though? What's going on? How y'all doing? If you are seeing this right now, that means I've had a productive day, a productive week, a productive month. It also means you are tuned in. But if you are subscribed, take 2 seconds, click the subscribe button because you won't regret it. That means you fuck with me, which means I fuck with you. I haven't mentioned it yet. It's coming up in my next video, but I am starting 75 hard tomorrow. So I said, let me cook something that I'm gonna be thinking about when I'm doing this 75 hard, and maybe I won't think about it no more. I am eating my seafood boil and reacting to, y'all seen the title, my girl Symone. Subby Sunday. I sent this in, let me see when I sent this in. Was it a year ago? Yeah, it was a year ago. Literally a year ago. So I came in right in the beginning of like Subby Sunday, when she first started calling it Subby Sunday. So listen, y'all, I'm just gonna react to it. This like not a blind reaction because I was there, so I know what happened. But I'm ready to eat. Like I ain't even got a whole lot to say. Let's just get into it.
Story is titled "He Set Me Up." Y'all, okay, let's see who set you up, how he set you up, because these niggas be weird. So let's go ahead and get into it. So it says, "Hey boo, I love your channel and I wasn't sure if I wanted to participate, but I'm glad that you are extending your subscriber story times. I was gonna start my own channel telling my crazy ass stories, but this one I would love to hear you tell it. And yes, tell your stories and let us know below when you start, because we want to support you." Okay, so let's go. This story is on how I got set up and robbed. So years ago, I was single and pregnant. Yo, what? Just vulnerable and in my feelings, so I started talking to this guy on Facebook. We used to chat and FaceTime call every day for weeks. So one night I invited him to my apartment where I stayed by myself. He came over and brought me food. He was such a gentleman. He had the same energy with great conversation and laughs and seemed to be good and true. Yeah, I swear beat him once. Okay, let's see. He knew I was pregnant and didn't care. Red flag. He wanted to be a step. Yeah, he had motives.
Listen, if you watched my last story time about Lucky, if you know who Lucky is, that means you fuck with me. But this was when I had got my apartment, and this might have been before people started living with me. Like I told y'all, my niece had moved in. My friend at the time, Lucky's sister, right? So this before I let them move in. This was when I really didn't have nothing. I probably had just got a couch. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm setting up the scene. If you watched the last video, you know where I'm at mentally. You feel me? So let's keep going. Glad I got these napkins right here, baby. And I got this white shirt on. Pray for my shirt. Look, I didn't even see that.
We met up at a restaurant and went to the movies one time, and everything seemed to be going well. Just getting to know each other. Months passed, and I eventually gave birth to my twin daughters. Congrats, sis. Even though I know it was a while back, but congrats.
Thank you, boo.
Hardship hit, and I ended up moving back in with my mom's just to help with my girls, and I was still in contact with him. I was telling him how I had been saving for a car since I was back at my mom's, and that it was hard getting back and forth to work. And he asked me how much I saved so far. I told him $1,500, but I only had $1,000. Don't ask me why I lied. No, sis, I ain't.
Because he used to be talking cash shit. Like, you know, I couldn't send everything in. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want it to be super long. She had just started doing Subby Sunday, but he just was talking cash shit. So when he studied, like, you know, why you ain't got no car, I didn't want to make it seem like, girl, what you about to do with $1,000? I mean, but what I'm gonna do with $1,500? But it was more than what I had, so it felt good to me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that's why I had just something like, yeah, $1,500, and I damn near knew. I'm gonna just wait, cause I damn near knew what was.
Ask, cause I swear that sometimes I do the same shit, and I'll be like, I don't know why I said that, but you know, you just want to make it seem like, yeah, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Okay, let's finish. So he tells me that he has multiple cars and that I could pay him a deposit, also pay him monthly until the car is paid off. This should have been a red flag, because if we were talking for 5 months plus and getting to know each other and you like me, why do I have to pay you for anything? Just let me use your car. Right, it's not like you want to have it, you just want to use it. So I was thinking, hey, nothing is free, so okay, I'll pay you. And when we did meet up or he came to see me, he was in one of those 3 cars, so I didn't think he was lying. So a couple of days passed and he sends me a picture of one of the cars I've seen him in before. It was a nice car, and I would give him the $1,500 and pay him $500 a month until I paid him $7,000. Sounds legit, nothing to be hesitant about, right? But I only have $1,000, so I asked my mom for $500 and explained to her that this guy that likes me so much is gonna give me.
One thing about your readings, Symone, I be talking in sarcasm. Like, I talk sarcasm, so I'm trying to explain to my mom that this guy that likes me so much is about to let me rent his car or pay a note on his car to him. He likes me so much. Y'all, when I say, I wasn't really able to explain it like I said before, but we was talking all the time. And if you know the mind state I was in, just like vulnerable and kind of hurt and didn't even really know it. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I'm good. I'm thinking I'm a strong black woman, like, and you know, and I'm thinking it's a guy that like my pregnant ass, which is possible. I hope it ain't showing. I should have put on a bib. Look, hold on, y'all. Put on a bib. I do like this shirt. Hold on, is the bib dirty already? Okay, because the stomach ain't no damn sense, y'all. This my first milk game. Like, I'm gonna have to get the bib and the glove. Look, I want to thank you, y'all. These press-ons anyway. Can you tell? No, I could just press them right off. But what was I saying? Yeah, so I was vulnerable, and he got in where he fit in and was talking cash money and was, you know, showing and proving. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna see. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Cars and let me pay him monthly. I literally had to break it all down to her to really convince her to give me the other $500, shaking my head. It's crazy because I bet you probably like, let me finish. I was gonna say, I bet you probably like, dang, I wish I would have just listened to moms. Okay.
Don't be a liar, y'all. You tell one lie, you tell 1,000 lies. Never again.
Okay, let's see. So the day comes where he is supposed to drop off the car. I talked to him the whole morning, and he said he would have his sister follow him to drop off the car and get back in the car with her. Cool. So this time he's coming, he texted me and said, change of plans. My sister will pick you up and take you to the car. I had to handle some business. The sister pulls up and I get in the car with exactly $1,500 in my purse, and I noticed that she is constantly hitting quarters left and right, so much that we ended up riding past my mother's street again.
It's weird when she pulled up, because I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying, every time I see him, he looking like money. You know what I'm saying? He smell like money. You know what I'm saying? My type. And she pull up looking like the dog of the family. Like, she looked like the pet. And not even like, I'm trying to talk about her, bro. I'm trying to talk about her. You feel me? Like, so I should have knew just off that. Me trying not to judge people. Some people need to be judged. At least judge the situation. Let's just keep going, because I go. Symone, you tell the story.
So I asked her, where's the car? She says, I'm waiting for him to send the address. That's why we're kind of driving, but now I need to go to the store. What? I got nervous and started to second guess the whole thing. I was into the parking lot of the store and asked me to give her some of the money so she could buy something out of the store. So I asked her what she needs and I'll just go in and get it. Part of me wanted to just run because I was right around the corner from my mom's house, but I'm thinking I'm being paranoid. Let me just get out the car so I could go about the rest of my day. Now fast forward, past me grabbing her a bag of chips and a pack of cigarettes. We now driving about 15 minutes away from my mom's place, but I was familiar with the area because my twin's father stay that way. Stops on this random block with no other cars and barely any houses and tells me to help her get something out of the trunk. Oh no, I would have been like, bitch, it ain't finna be me. Okay, I got out of the car and walked around to the trunk, and there is the boy that I have been talking to for months. I have been talking to this boy all day about getting this car, and now he's in the trunk looking like he been tied up for days. I started to laugh. What the fuck? He's in the trunk.
Listen, I'm so nervous or ripped just cause it was already weird and not following my intuition, not listening to my first mind and just thinking and just acting. You know what I'm saying? I'm steady like, but I need this car. I'm steady thinking it's the fucking car. Like, I mean, I had seen the car before, so I knew it was a car. Like, why would this not be happening? Why it can't just go how it's supposed to go? You feel me? I ain't thinking like, bitch, the worst.
I started to laugh, but then I wanted to cry because I was so shocked and confused on what was happening. This man tells me that the girl I was riding with has a baby. This man tells me that the girl I was riding with has a baby mother and his daughter somewhere hostage, and if I don't give her the $1,500, they are going to die. I would have been like, wow, that sounds real crazy. Maybe you should call somebody else. Because, yeah. Okay, let's finish. When I looked at her, she looked like a pit bull about to attack. I'm still debating swinging on her or running, or I don't know what to do. So being scary and dumb, I give her the money and she get back in the car. This man is laying in the trunk telling me that the girl just took my money and is going to take me back to my mom's house and that he will call me as soon as he is safe. I'm shedding tears and thinking this is a life or death situation. As soon as I closed the trunk, she pulled off. Wait, so he stayed in the trunk? Wait. Yo, all I could think about was my mom and that $500 that she didn't even want to give me and how I trusted this man and I knew nothing about. At that moment, I realized that I did not know his real name. Oh, it'd be like that, sis. I've never been to any of his family house or to his house. Of course, the only number I had for him was disconnected, and now I'm standing right around the corner from my baby father's house, meaning this is the only place I could go to try to get a ride back home because I have no money. Wow, to this day, I don't trust nobody when it comes to my money or anything I have to do. I'll do it myself. Stranger danger. If live and learn was a person. Yo, that was crazy as hell. Where do you live? I really want to know where you live at because, sis, I plan on moving out of state one day and I gotta be on the lookout. That's crazy. This man laid in that damn trunk. So what was gonna happen was yo, I wonder if they was gonna try to do something crazy at the store. That is crazy. He's sick for that. Like, bro, that probably was his baby mama. She probably was the baby mama. That is crazy. No, that was crazy as hell. Oh, sis, I'm sorry you had to go through that. And I know that's traumatized. I wouldn't even want to date nobody. It would be like, I'm gonna have you sign a contract. That's how I feel nowadays. You gotta have these men or women sign a contract and put a deposit down. You get your deposit back if this situation ends right, but if it doesn't, you don't get your deposit back, and you're signing a contract saying that I'm able to sue you for wasting my time because, y'all, I need a copy of your ID and social on file just in case, y'all.
But it's me really thinking I was in a movie, and this wasn't even like a good movie. This one like with, I don't know, Denzel Washington, or I would take a Michael B. Jordan. I would take a Tyler Perry movie. This was a goddamn Tubi movie. The special effects was horrible. No, like, if I'm lying, God could strike me down right now. He's not gonna strike me down because I'm not lying. Y'all, when I said this man was in the trunk, like, just imagine. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all could say, like, oh, shit, I'd have been like, but me, I just wasn't. I mean, now I wouldn't even end up in that situation. I ignored so many red flags and did all the wrong things and made all the wrong decisions that led me to that point to have to follow through with some shit that I thought was really happening. Like, I got myself here. That's really where I was at with it. Like, staring at her, I'm like, I could really swing on her, but what if these motherfuckers kill me over this money type shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, or beat the fuck out of me and I'm pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Like, what would you do? I mean, don't even tell me what you would do because I know what all y'all gonna say. Beat her ass, slam the trunk on him, run. Listen, I froze. Like, uh, uh. And people that know me know this story. Like, people I fuck with for real know this story. Like, my people know this story because the fact that I had to walk to my baby daddy's house because we was right around the corner from his house. Once I walked to the, the main street, I saw that we was by his house. So I get to walk into his house. This couldn't even make the cut because I'm like, it's gonna be too long. I get to walk into his house, finally get there. I knock on the door, try to tell them what happened. And first my baby daddy like, what? You know what I'm saying? What you saying? Who was the nigga? He asking all these questions like he concerned. And this around the time where I guess he hadn't moved in with old girl yet, and I was still kind of in contact with him. But either way, I was knocking on his door and he was there, so at least that much. And at first he was concerned, asking all these questions, and then eventually, I think his friend, his little roommate or whatever, was listening and was talking to me too. But then they got to laughing. And I don't know what to do. Like, I'm damn near laughing too, but it's like, it's not funny, but I gotta laugh to keep from crying. Like, so I called the police. I literally had to meet the police like 4 houses down because why am I call the police to the spot? I'm not. So I gotta walk down the street and act like I'm still just stranded. My baby daddy didn't even come outside now that I think about it. But the police pull up and they damn near laughing at me. I told them everything and they basically said, what you think this like an episode of CSI? You think this like special victims unit or something? You think we about to track his Facebook or track the last number or track him down because you stupid? Like, that was the whole energy. And I felt even more dumb calling the police. And honestly, this probably why I don't call the police to this day. Like, I have, but that's not my first thought to just call the police. This is why, because it's not like the movies. It's really not. So don't put yourself in situations where you expect them to come to your rescue, because it don't work like that. I mean, it was just money. I mean, maybe they would have did something if they beat my ass. Maybe they would have told me the same thing and just called the EMS. But that day was crazy. I would never forget it. And shout out to you, Symone, because this was last year when I was still probably bushing on starting my channel. And I had actually started it. If this was a year ago, February, March, then I had started my channel that July. So I'm actually going to be coming up on a year pretty soon. And if you made it this far in the video and you came here from Symone's channel, welcome. I hope you guys subscribe. I hope you guys enjoy my commentary on my life. But Symone is my girl. I love her. I watch each and every video. I like her comment. So fuck with your girl like you fuck with your girl. Period. Until next time, you guys, be safe. Be safe. Be safe. Be productive. And have fun. Peace. Hold on, I'm gonna I'll be back. I'll be back.